What's up, everyone? Happy Sunday. It's the Moral Compass Poppy. This is the Writhe Payne Horror Movie Club, episode 30. Today we're talking Chopping Mall, an 80s staple, I think, for anyone who had cable back in the day. Joining me, the one, the only, Dexter Weeks. What's up, Dex?
What's going on, everybody?
Chris and Enrico can't make it. I feel like we should just change the name to the Koni Waves Horror Movie Club.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Chris has a birthday. Enrico has engagements as well, but it's all right because we both watched the movie. We got a lot to talk about with this movie. I'm sure this wasn't your first time watching Chopping Mall, was it, Dex?
No, I remember seeing it, unfortunately, like in the 80s, but
Yeah.
it did bring back some memories, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, no, this is a staple. Like I said, we're not by ourselves though. We got the chat here with us. We got, of course, first in the chat as always. We got Ice Pick Mark Pengren joining us.
The man
He says first movie club meeting of the year.
Yeah.
I hope you did your assignment, Mark. Actually, this was Mark's pick. I gave Mark the choice for this weekend. He picked Chopping Mall.
Not
also-
bad. Not bad. Not a bad pick.
We also got, of course, it couldn't be a movie club without Queen of the Chat, Amanda B. It wasn't too shabby, but like Vaughn said, there was no chopping. Yeah, Vaughn Coleman on Twitter said his one gripe with the movie is the title, Chopping Mall. There's no chopping, a lot of lasers. And I said, oh, thanks a lot, Vaughn. Now Chris isn't going to watch it because you spoiled the movie for him. And look, he's not here.
Yeah. It was pre-CG, of course, too, Mark. So
Yeah. Vaughn Coleman, speak of the devil, he's in the chat. Chopping Mall is ass. Good movie. Is that what the kids are saying these days, Tex? Yo, man, that movie was ass.
Well, one was pretty young. He probably wasn't even born in the 80s, Mark, like us.
No.
Yeah.
Vaughn may have been born in the 2000s. I don't know. He's pretty young.
Yeah, he just doesn't get it. That's all. It's no biggie. It's no biggie.
Oh my gosh, this must have been like ancient history for Vaughn Coleman watching this. Who else we got here? Oh, we got Amanda B saying, "Hey Dexter, hey TMC." Mark Pengren says, "TMC, what are your thoughts on your best friend Sean saying, and I quote, 2024, the year I fuck the writers?" I heard about this. Sean was telling me when we were working out. That was his his motto. He's just gonna say whatever's on his mind, and that's what I love about Sean. You know I don't apply to that.
Okay, I was wondering.
Mark Pengren says chopping rhymes with shopping. People, yeah, it was a clever title. I'm a sucker for a clever title.
No doubt.
Mike McMahon says ass in. Speaking of ass in, we're talking U.S. Assassin today as well. U.S. Assassin 4 Dogs of War launches January 12th. That's this Friday, Dex. Can you believe it?
Yeah.
New year, new campaign, man.
Yeah.
We're going to go over the campaign page. The new trailer just rolled in from 6am Comics. I sent him Kibo's Dogs of War rap and let him do a remix. So the trailer's amazing. I love it. We're going to play it. We're going to go through the whole Fund My Comic page.
Yeah, it's looking good so far. Everything that I saw.
Font says he wasn't born in the 2000s. He was born 1999.
Oh, good for him, man.
Vaughn's probably like, what's a shopping mall? Didn't everyone just get their stuff from Amazon?
Enjoy your youth, my man. Enjoy your youth.
Vaughn says 80s slasher movies are the best.
No doubt.
Woof, woof, woof. Is that because I can't pronounce wolf?
Probably
Viking wolf?
The Dogs of War.
Oh, Dogs of War. There you go.
Yeah.
Sorry. Mark Pengren says he's just a baby. He is. Yeah. All right, so I've been mentioning U.S. Assassin 4 Dogs of War. We're launching January 12th. We're launching alongside our friend Nicholas Gear, creator of Relentless Tin Soldier. He's releasing Volume 3. Same day we're launching on the same channel, same time, Michael Bancroft's channel, 9 p.m. Eastern. If you back both campaigns, you get 2 extra trading cards to the new U.S. Assassin card set. You'll get a trading card of Relentless Tin Soldier and Captain Battle, and another trading card of Man of War. You know what? Let's just bring up the page and talk some U.S. Assassin. Well, let's just. Vaughn has one more comment. He says 80 slash. He said 80 slashers are the best, and he says, well, actually, that's not true. Halloween 1978 is the best.
Good point. Some good stuff in the 70s.
Speak of the devil, happened again. Howdy, folks. Maximum Overdrive is now on Tubi. Oh, nice. Nicholas Gear, creator of Relentless Tin Soldier. Well, next week's movie is already picked for us in honor of the guest star of U.S. Assassin Volume 4, Roddy Piper. We're going to watch Hell Comes to Frogtown.
Oh, yeah. Now we're talking, Mark. Now we're talking.
All right, let's go through this U.S. Assassin 4-page exclusively on Fund My Comic. Indiegogo's been playing with my money, Dex.
I hear you, brother.
I haven't received Koni Waves funds in 4 months. Not good. We'll get it, though.
I hear you.
All right, U.S. Assassin 4, Dogs of War. The legendary Roddy Piper joins the U.S. Assassin team as their search for Bazooka Dog takes them to Slither's homeworld. That's right, the U.S. Assassin team travels to space this volume. Incredible trailer by our own 6 a.m. Comics. Here we go. I'm going to play it right now.
This is the mercenary, Flip Gordon. And I hope you guys are ready for the biggest U.S. Assassin adventure yet.
Dogs of War, you know we going hard. We on a mission to find Bazooka Dog, U.S. Assassin, so I hope you ready. Never know what could happen, but it's gonna be deadly. Snakes everywhere, trust nobody. Going all out, it's time to get rowdy. The kilted Avenger, Roddy Piper, is rolling too. The biggest adventure yet, come and join the crew. The mercenary and raider, the search and rescue dog. Putting in the work, you know that they on the job. Traveling Elizabeth, Bazooka has made some new friends. Sea Dog and Viking Wolf. Dogs of War, time to get roused. Yeah, Dogs of War, time to get roused. Dogs of War, time to get roused. Yeah, Dogs of War, time to get roused.
No clips, no pistol whips, just fast wits, sharp focus, and a venomous spit. Dilophosaurus, are you with us or not for us? Dare to choose the ladder, Flip will turn you to a blood splatter. Choices matter, a brother up with the spangled banner. Star stripes, assassins, and resurrected wrestlers. Oh, this is Piper's pit, so pipe down, you don't wanna feel that sniper's hit. I stand tall, dropping rounds on the enemy lines, so no fear, cause there's a bazooka strapped to my canine.
Dogs of War, time to get roused. Yeah. Dogs of War, time to get rowdy. The biggest adventure yet. Never know what to expect. Let's go.
There you have it, the new U.S. Assassin 4 Dogs of War trailer. What'd you think, Dex?
Oh, it's looking good, man. McMahon's killing it. McMahon's killing it, man. No, it's looking good.
All right, so about this campaign, the search for Bazooka Dog begins. The U.S. Assassin team gets rowdy as they enlist the services of the legendary Roddy Piper in their search for Bazooka Dog. Here's a team shot done by Renzo Rodriguez. This is a homage to the G.I. Joe toy case I had in the 80s. It had the team line up in front of American flag. So I had Renzo recreate it with the U.S. Assassin team and Roddy Piper. Then I sent it off to our colorist, Anthony George Z, and I said, you know how we do it with U.S. Assassin. Add a bunch of flames to it. It's like a Motley Crue video. fire and explosions.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I know, Mark. I know, like G.I. Joe's a huge like property and Hasbro and stuff, but I don't know, man. U.S. Assassin's pretty badass, dude. It's like,
thank you, man.
You know, those characters are awesome, man. So,
thank you. Amanda B says, "Is that the trailer you just released 20 minutes ago?" Yep. Yeah. I couldn't save it. I knew we were going to show it here, but I had to get it out to the masses. So yeah, Renzo killed it on this homage piece. It'll probably be a stretch goal, a print of this in the campaign. But right now we got 2 covers to choose from. We got Mike's Dogs of War cover. We got Sea Dog, Viking Wolf, Bazooka Dog, the Mercenary, U.S. Assassin, Roddy Piper on there. Cover trade dressing by Peter DeLuca. He killed it on that. And then we got a Virgin wraparound cover by Sedna Khan from X-Men and Supreme fame. He told me this was the first team shot he's done since X-Men in the 90s. So
Wow.
he was happy to be a part of this. I've used Sed on a ton of stuff, ton of U.S. Assassin stuff in the past. So his artwork's incredible. This little image doesn't do it justice. Just blown up, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it looks great, man.
We got some Mike's interior artwork. There he is, the Kilted Avenger himself, Roddy Piper. Some interior pages of U.S. Assassin and Zero Face, cutting down some zombies. There's Slither and the Mercenary joining them. And then, I said it, they travel to Slither's homeworld. Here's a shot of it. Big arena with King Slither controlling the crowd. There's Bazooka Dog down there. And there's our team. in the right stuff, Armageddon shot. Walking shoulder to shoulder as they board their space shuttle.
Badass.
And then, of course, like I said, Viking Wolf and Sea Dog team up with Bazooka Dog. And this here they are in their alien prison cell, talking over their strategy. And then that's not all. We got the first appearance of USSR Assassin in Siberia, his cyborg bear.
Awesome.
And then besides the main book, we'll have U.S. Assassin War Stories. That's a 180-page manga-sized collection of volumes 1 through 3 for only $25. Very affordable. So if you never experienced U.S. Assassin before, you can get the first 3 volumes for $25. Get the new one for $25 as well. And if you're part of my mailing list, there was no sign up for U.S. Assassin 4. Fund My Comic doesn't offer that yet, but I have a mailing list of 2,500 people. I'm going to send an email out to them the day of the launch, and it's going to have a coupon code to get $10 off any purchase of $50 or more. So, my little gift to you, to all the backers who's supported me all these years. Also, we'll have the U.S. Assassin, The Art of Mike McMahon hardcover, 48-page hardcover collecting Mike's best work from U.S. Assassin. There's tons of U.S. Assassin Mike artwork. He does a ton of commissions as well. He's always drawing U.S. Assassin, so there's a ton of stuff for me to go through and choose from. This is going to be an awesome book. I'm excited to not just to put it together, but have it in my collection.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing.
And then the U.S. Assassin trading card set, 12 cards. We got U.S. Assassin and Bazooka Dog, Sensei Steel, Lieutenant Wraith, Steel Force, Slither, Zero Face, Kirby, the Mercenary and Raider, the Search and Rescue Dog, Medic, Takeout, USSR Assassin in Siberia, and of course the Kilted Avenger Roddy Piper. But if you want 2 extra trading cards, go back Nicholas Gear's Relentless Tin Soldier 3 as well, and you'll get 2 exclusive cards for the set. If these cards were inspired by the 1991 G.I. Joe Impel trading cards, and they had like honor roll cards that featured past members of the team, and they're going to be stylized like that. G.I. Joe is such a huge influence on it was the book that made me start reading comics. Big influence on U.S. Assassin. And speaking of G.I. Joe, we teamed up with Power Comics Group for a Super Joe exclusive cover. Super Joe is the 70s G.I. Joe toy line. Power Comics brought that back, and we teamed up. Mike did this awesome cover. The only way to get it is in this campaign right now, and it's a homage to G.I. Joe 22, I believe, where Destro's playing chess with G.I. Joe chess pieces. So we have Super Joe chess pieces with U.S. Assassin and Bazooka Dog thrown in there as well. Only place to get it is in this campaign. Limited to 100 copies, too. So on this campaign, you can only get 90 of them, though, because I put 10 aside for me and Mike. And Dex, you colored this piece, so I'll save some copies for you as well.
Works for me.
And then special request by Mark Penguin. Could we bring back the collector's case? That's a collector's case with G.I. Joe and toy-inspired artwork that has all the books in it. So we're bringing it back for this. This will be our third collector's case. It'll have Slither artwork, and the case includes Mike McMahon's cover, Sedna Khan's wraparound cover, the Art of Mike McMahon hardcover, U.S. Assassin War Stories, the Super Joe variant, the trading card sketch set, and a head sketch by Mike McMahon. Only 10 of these cases available, so if you want one, act fast. And then also available in this campaign, we got first print copies of all 3 volumes of U.S. Assassin. We got the collected and ultimate editions of U.S. Assassin. Collected edition collects volumes 1 and 2. Ultimate edition collects Mercenary and volume 3, which is U.S. Assassin versus Graveyard Shift. And then it wouldn't be one of my campaigns without some Slam Buddies. We got the Dogs of War line. We got U.S. Assassin, Bazooka Dog, and Sea Dog Slam Buddies. The Bazooka Dog Slam Buddy, FYI, is half the size of U.S. Assassin and Sea Dog. So he's in scale.
Sweet.
And then we announced our first stretch goal at $5,000. Everyone gets a 6 a.m. Comics U.S. Assassin magnet. So there you go, guys. U.S. Assassin, January 12th. Relentless Tin Soldier 3, January 12th.
A hell of a campaign, Mark.
Thank you. I've talked so much I can barely speak now.
Now, how many times have you met Rowdy Piper?
I just met him one time. I met him at Chiller Theater.
Oh, okay. He was the best, man. He really was.
Oh, he was incredible. Maybe the coolest celebrity I ever met. Like, he took time to talk to everyone, and I don't know, he wanted to know about my life, my family.
Nice.
What I did for a living. So he was the best.
Yeah, no doubt, man.
So, crowdfunding right now is in a weird place. A lot of bickering online, but I don't care. I'm releasing a book with my childhood hero in it. So I feel like I've already won with this book.
Have you ever posted that pic of you and Chase all rowdied up?
Oh, I have before. Yeah, we for those that don't know, we did a signing on Halloween once, and we cosplayed as Roddy Piper and Cowboy Bob Orton. I even got my banner printed up to be a Piper's Pit backdrop. I'll look for that, see if I can find it, because that would go nice with the campaign.
Yeah,
but
awesome.
I posted the picture when I met Roddy recently. Let's catch up with the chat. It's been a while. I've left them by themselves too long. Let's see. Oh, Amanda B says, I was talking about 6 rapping last night on stream. Wanted to share it with whom I was discussing. Thank you. Canuck says, hail the moral compass and Dexter. Look forward to U.S. Assassin Volume 4. Woo woo. Thank you. Amanda B says, I bet he will have some original art in the Red Valkyrie Underground Art Auction, which is this Saturday, the 13th. Oh, I'm sure he will. Mike's always got some U.S. Assassin artwork on hand. I think most of this chat probably owns U.S. Assassin artwork, too. Amanda B shared the link for the auction. Awesome. Mark Penguin says, is the original G.I. Joe cover an homage to the Star Wars cover of Darth Vader with the chess pieces? Oh, I didn't know about the Star Wars one.
Yeah, I think I saw that.
Oh, but now you mention it, I feel like I do remember that. I wonder what came first.
Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah.
So the G.I. Joe one was early 80s, but that Star Wars comic started what, in the 70s? Late
Well,
70s?
yeah, maybe 78, 79 probably,
Hmm.
after the movie came out.
That's a good question, Mark. We'll
Yeah.
have to look that up. Nicholas Gear says, whole lot of McMahon art. Yeah, Mike McMahon drew Relentless Tin Soldier 3 as well, so get a double dose of McMahon. Oh, we got Missy Duran in the chat. She says, throw up the pic of you and Roddy Piper. Okay. By special request, I will. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Dex, talk to the chat. What have you been up to? What have you been working on?
Yeah, I just been doing a lot of commissions. You know, that last show we did, I guess at the in Ocean City,
Ocean
Maryland.
City.
Yeah. I met a lot of awesome people who really dug my art and commissioned me to do some. So I'm finishing up a bunch of commission pieces.
Nice.
And I'm going to be working more on Beast of Blood, should be coming out soon. So we're busy working on that as well. Digging deep into your
archives. Yeah. I might just have to re-download it from Facebook real quick, or from Twitter real quick. I'll do that. That'll be quicker than me searching for it.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm telling you, for me, like I got like 4 external hard drives just filled with stuff. Like it's hard to find stuff. Just keeps building up. I mean, look at all the stuff that you worked on. I mean, I'm sure your computer's got a lot of stuff backed up. So.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I try to make sure I put everything in Dropbox now, because I've had so many computer crashes over the year.
Oh, I hear you. Yeah, that's one thing. Oh, you got it?
Yeah, I found it. Let me see if where is it though? Oh, here we go. There we go. Me and Roddy Piper.
Yeah.
Me with my frosted tips.
I'm sure Sean Arent will love that.
Yeah, he was the best though. Yeah. I went to Chiller Theater just to meet Roddy Piper. I spent all my money meeting him because I got like multiple autographs. I got the picture with him. And then I was like, all right, I'm done here. I'm leaving.
Like, show's over. That's it, man.
Yeah.
Out of cash.
But man, he was the greatest. We'll honor him next week when we go over Hell Comes to Frogtown.
Hell yeah. Man,
hopefully, I think you might have a couple other horror movies on Tubi too, so maybe we can make it a Roddy Piper, if not a month, maybe at least a couple weeks.
Yeah. I guess is They Live not on there? I never looked it up.
No,
so.
I didn't see that on there.
Definitely a classic.
The Canuck says, "Don't ignore us. You're adoring fans. We need to know more." I'm sorry, Canuck. Canuck wants to know, who is that baby? That was me. That was Baby Moore. That was Lil TMC. Yeah, with the frosted tips. Boy band TMC.
You got to tell him, Mark. His nickname back in the day was Babyface. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, Babyface Killer. That's what it was.
BFK. Before there was TMC, there was BFK.
Babyface Killer. Mark Poulton. That's right. The good old days, Mark. I'm telling you.
Oh, man. How did we get so old, Dix?
Just flew by.
I know. Man, but, talking about the good old days, I think that's a perfect segue to Chopping Mall. I thought it was a really fun horror movie suggested by Mark Pengren. The basis for people is, this mall introduces a new security system. They have these robots. I don't think in the movie they're called killbots, but that's what they were called by their creator. These security robots that would patrol after hours to stop, thieves from breaking in, robbing the jewelry store. And the night they go live, of course, some employees of a furniture store decide to stay after hours, invite their girlfriends over. One of them is Tony O'Dell, one of the members of Cobra Kai from Karate Kid 1 and 2. Also one of the stars of Head of the Class, if you remember that show on ABC.
Yeah. There's a lot of people in this movie. So
Yeah. We got Dick Miller.
King of cameos.
Yeah, as the janitor. We have that couple who is in like all these 80 movies together. I don't know their names, but did you see them in the presentation for the security bots? I just know them from the movie Eating Raoul, which is completely 80s.
yeah. You're right. Who the heck was that? Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, but they appeared in a ton of movies together. I don't remember their names, but I looked them up after seeing it because I'm like, why do these two people always appear in movies together?
Yeah,
were they a couple? But they weren't a couple because the man is actually gay. But I guess they had so much chemistry together. Casting directors just kept putting them together in fun cameos.
Right. You can't forget about Barbara Crampton too, who was in Reanimator. She was in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Mark says, yeah, that couple was funny and very familiar looking. Yeah, Eating Raoul, another 80s classic.
No doubt.
Mark says, Star Wars 35, 1977, came before G.I. Joe 22, 1988. Similar theme, but different covers. There you go.
New ice pick would come through, man.
Mm-hmm. He's the Writhe Payne Horror Movie Club historian.
The historian, there you go.
So these kids, they plan to spend the night with their girlfriends in the furniture store. The night that the robots go live, and there's just so happens to be a lightning storm, and it strikes the generator on the mall, and it like fries the security bots, the kill bots, and they go off program. They become like renegade robots. They kill the guys that work in the computer room, and then they go free once after hours, and they're released, and they're doing their patrols. Meanwhile, the kids they separate the furniture room into like their own little bedrooms, and they're all having having good time with their lady friends.
Yeah,
and. Well, I mean, Tony O'Dell, he's having a good time with his lady friend. He's watching a horror movie.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that was so 80s, Mark. So 80s, man.
Yeah, so, I guess the first couple that finishes first, she sends her boyfriend to go get her some smokes afterwards.
Which you could buy in vending machines back in the day,
Yeah. So he wanders out into the mall, shirtless, shoeless. He has his badge though.
Yeah, he got the badge. Yeah.
And he encounters one of the kill bots, and that ends up slitting his throat. I looked that guy up because I just thought he was such a great character. I was like, what have you done since Chopping Mall? And now he's like a really successful TV director. Like he directs like a ton of TV shows. It's incredible. The Blacklist, all these other big time shows. So cool. It's funny. He's like this I don't know stereotypical douche, and now he's like this huge television director. Yeah. But the Killbots also get Dick Miller, who's playing a janitor. He's cleaning up. Some kid, I guess, dropped a milkshake or something on the floor, and he's cleaning that up.
I couldn't tell. Other janitor. Was that Chunder or a milkshake?
Oh, maybe, yeah. Maybe like some throw up.
Yeah.
But the other janitors are laughing at him as they leave for the night, and they're warning him he's going to get locked in there. And he comes across the Killbot, and that Killbot electrocutes him.
Poor Dick Miller, man. I think he dies in all his movies too, to be honest.
So. Oh yeah, they got him in Gremlins too.
Yeah, Gremlins, Terminator. I mean, the list just goes on and on.
Mark says, what happened to the bodies of the two scientists that were controlling the robots, though? Yeah, they probably like hid them, like because they sort of hid the douchey guy's body. They made sure to put him in shadows, so like his girlfriend didn't see him at first.
And then they threw that other dude off the second, third.
Yeah, floor. After a while, they were like, "We're not covering this up anymore." Yeah. Mark says slasher movie rules about how morality ends up how you survive in the end. True. All the The only survivors were the two that did not have premarital sex.
Yes, sir.
Amanda B, what happened to the two janitor people that was giving the floor washer a hard time? They left. They were leaving for the night. They were done their work.
Yeah, their shift was over.
Yeah, they were telling him he better hurry up or he's going to get locked inside. Yeah, Mark.
Okay.
Mark says, yeah, they just left for the night, leaving him to clean up by himself. Well, to be fair, the other couple was newlywed.
Oh, that's right.
That's true.
Yeah, they got married or whatever. Yeah.
Man, to be not paying attention like Mark Pengren.
Now, Mark, I mean, we kind of grew up during those times. And
yeah.
Like, was crime that big of a deal at a mall? Like, I just don't recall that. Or why it needed 3 security kill bots to...
Oh, I mean, that was the time of Reagan's, like, Star Wars defense. Like, we probably needed it. Like... But so we were talking about this before we went live. You and I, we both met at worked at a mall. That's where we met. We worked at Strawbridge's.
Yeah.
We didn't have a locker room like the women had at the mall.
Right. Or a gun shop, or
Oh my God, the locker room where just topless women walk by every 2 seconds.
Yeah. I didn't see that at the Echelon Mall, Mark.
No, not at the Echelon Mall. A gun shop where you can buy a nice M16 rifle. Yeah.
Or what was his handgun he had was unlimited ammo. I mean, what was it, like, it's a 6-shot, he's just shooting nonstop, beautiful.
Mark Pengren says, John Malin would say it's because of the urban youth. Yeah, John would say that. Amanda B says, I was taking down my Christmas tree.
Yeah, the holidays
that's
are
nice.
over.
Yeah, taking down the tree while you watch Chopping Mall. I think that's kind of fitting. Mark says, I used to work at a movie theater at the mall, and we would have parties on the roof and such. We didn't have any parties at Strawbridge's, did we? We couldn't wait to get out of there.
I know, right? Yeah, but without that, Mark, we would have never met. So
I know. I still remember first night there. You came over. You were working in the young men's department. I was working in the men's department. You came over and said, other people there said you had to go meet the new guy. He doesn't talk.
And then the rest is history,
Yeah, you asked me what I went to school for, and I told you marketing, but what I really wanted to do was make comic books.
Yeah.
And you were like, I want to make comic books too.
Yeah.
And just like Step Brothers, we became best friends right at that moment.
We just need some drum sets and boats and hose,
Yeah, some karate practice in the garage. But yeah, we ended up going like maybe a month later. We went to our first Comic-Con together, Philly Comic Fest. In the middle of a snowstorm, Dex.
That's right. Yeah.
That was insane.
Nothing stopped us, Mark.
No, and that was an incredible Comic-Con. We met like Quesada and Palmiotti for Ash. So many creators. I think we met Ethan Van Sciver and we got that Cyber Frog Ash can.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, it was just an incredible convention. Good times. And soon after, we started working on our first comic book, Holiday Commandos. That should have been our ticket to fame and fortune, Dex.
Yeah. Well, you going to tell that story too? How we thought that guy stole it from us too?
So Big Apple Comic Con, which is still around.
Yeah.
They had a contest. Submit your comic book. The winner gets their book printed. We made up Holiday Commandos, like 24-page comic book. Incredible superhero team, each of their, each based on a different holiday.
Right.
It was awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty badass.
And we never heard from them. We would ask them and they say, "Oh, we haven't picked a winner yet."
Right.
No, they stole our idea and probably then sold it to be the Guardians of what was that movie?
Yeah. I think. Yeah,
where Hugh Jackman was the Easter Bunny.
That's right. Santa Claus and all that stuff. Yeah, we had that idea way before that. So,
But recently, the 25th anniversary of Holiday Commandos came up, and I wanted to release the book. Well, but we couldn't. You said just to do it, and I should have listened to you. But I was like, no, we had to reach out to the third guy we did it with, to get his blessing. And he was like, oh, I'm already working on a new version of it. And I'm like, how could you do that? You need our permission to do that.
Yeah,
I should have just released the book, Dex.
Comic business, man. It's brutal. It's brutal.
Ah,
We should still do it, Mark. I'm telling you.
I know. If they don't stab you in the back, they'll stab you in the front. They don't care.
Yeah, seriously.
Caleb Reynolds says Urban Ute. Yeah, that's why you need those killbots. We got Mr. Von Stugel. He says Holiday Commandos versus U.S. Assassin when? Oh, that would be fun.
You could work it in there. It's perfect, Mark. Perfect.
Yeah. Saint Nick versus Joe Knight. There you go.
There you go.
Mark Pengren says send his ass a cease and desist.
You got any lawyers in the house?
Oh, so back to Chopping Mall. So eventually, the girl who sends her boyfriend out to get smokes, she goes looking for him. She just goes out in her panties and shirt. She doesn't care that there might be janitors or security guards or there, whatever. And she encounters a killbot, and it starts chasing her, and she's running for her life. And her friends hear her screaming, and they watch her get shot up and killed. So then they start panicking, and the killbot comes right through the glass door after them. So they're scrambling. They send the girls into the air duct and say, just take that down to the parking garage and you'll be safe there. Meanwhile, they go to the gun store in the mall, and they load up in ammo.
M16s,
yeah. The women don't listen though. The one woman is going crazy and thinks her boyfriend needs help. So she goes back to him. So she's terrified, but she wants to go help her boyfriend.
Right.
The other women, would you have followed her back, or would you have left her, Dex?
I probably would have kept going, Mark. You know me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a tough one.
Amanda B says, how do they not run when the lady's head gets blown to smithereens?
Yeah, I think the whole budget was on that one specific shot,
Yeah. So isn't there, most mall stores have a back exit, to get out, to exit the mall? Yeah.
As far as I know, yeah, sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I know they, at a certain time, they were there, and all the doors, all these high-tech security doors, just shut and locked them in.
Right.
But my first instinct would have been to hit that back entrance, because usually there's a corridor behind each store that leads to the outside, because you need a fire escape.
Correct.
I don't know. Maybe the screenwriter should have brought in a couple of consultants,
Like
mall consultants, who worked in a mall.
Or how about the fact that you just go on the third floor, you shut the power down, they couldn't climb, so you shut the escalator down, you shut the elevator down. They're not going to get you. You know what I mean? Or you could be like Ice Pick and hang out at the rooftop. They're not there. So
yeah, Ice Pick would have been safe, man.
Yeah,
he would have just been chilling on the roof.
Already at the rooftop, man.
He wouldn't even known that there was killer robots on the loose. He would have just been chilling, partying. So at one point, they're on the run from the robots, and they're holed up in I don't know, a food court or a restaurant. And the one girl's on her calculator, and she goes, my calculation says we'll be locked in here for 85 years. What?
Yeah, I didn't get that. I didn't know what the heck he was talking about.
Won't the store just open up again in the morning?
You would think, yeah. Oh, another thing you left out, speaking of that restaurant, remember the cook, he's all smoking and stuff.
Oh, yeah. So the two girls work at a pizza place, and the one girl convinces the other to go out with them. They'll fix them up. She gets fixed up with Tony O'Dell.
Right.
But yeah, the chef's just smoking right over the food that he prepares. Amanda B, how does the outside world not realize they couldn't get into the mall?
52 years, or what she said? Yeah.
Mark says, no, she was saying it'll take 85 years for them to save up enough money to pay for all the damage they've done in the mall. Would they really be responsible? Because I feel like they would have even though they're illegally there, I think a good lawyer could make a case that the mall owes them a lot of money, especially to the parents of the teenagers that were killed.
Good point.
Mark says, like, she was literally thinking they were all going to be in trouble. Amanda B says, I think she was worried that the robots controlled the doors and would never open.
Mm.
But eventually they start taking out the robots. They have a canister of propane.
Right.
And they throw one at a robot, and then they shoot it and they blow it up. And then they put a couple of tanks of propane on the elevator and lure one in. Those elevators are always cool. Those ones that are like little tubes with the glass outsides that you can see. That's definitely old school, like 80s architecture.
Yeah. 80s was all about being seen, Mark. You know what I mean? It was like everybody had to be seen. So
I think it's the greatest decade ever.
No doubt.
Von Coleman wouldn't know anything about that, but well, he can go back and watch like movies like Chopping Mall, which are like a time capsule to the 80s.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Or next time we get together, we can go out for some beers and give us our 80s stories,
Yeah. Amanda B, oh, what a responsible young lady. That would be me, figuring out all the money she owes the mall. So the girl who wants to go back to help her boyfriend, she gets killed right in front of her boyfriend's eyes. She gets like set on fire.
That was Barbara Crampton. Yeah.
Set on fire, and I believe run over by the kill bot.
Right.
And that guy is just shook afterwards. He's on a suicide mission after that to he's gonna sacrifice him. Yeah. He's out to get revenge, but it doesn't work out for him. He's the one who gets thrown off the second level of the mall.
Right.
Amanda B, how come she couldn't move? She was frozen by fear. If you have one of those killbots roll up on you, you're just...
Yeah, I'm telling you, Mark, I think I told you this story before. I grew up watching horror movies too, especially in the 80s. And I always said, like, when people are getting chased and everything, just why do you always end up falling? Like, just keep on running. Have the killer, run out of breath or whatever. But one time I was walking home from the mall, ironically, and I was past this like a little patch of woods, and I heard like these sticks cracking, and I got like really frightened, and I started running, and I swear to God, I just tripped and fell for no reason whatsoever. And I'm like, well, that makes sense. I guess when you get so frightened, you just can't, think straight or whatever. But I would have been dead, Mark, if it was a killer.
Yeah. So. Amanda B says she couldn't have attempted to crawl.
Yeah.
And I thought for sure that it was going to run her over. Yeah, I guess it didn't. In my mind, it ran her over. But did you see, like, sometimes the killbots would just, like, bump into, like, pillars and stuff when they were rolling? I wonder how they worked, if they were like remote control, if there was someone inside it, like.
Yeah, I'm sure I don't know. They look like they're remote controlled, but
they got like someone who played an Ewok inside.
Yeah. Warwick Davis
around.
Yeah. Little Warwick Davis, put him to work.
There you go. But it finally comes down to Tony O'Dell and the girl he's fixed up with. And at one point, they decide to split up, which Tony O'Dell is, are you crazy? Why are we going to split up? And she was like, we got to cover more ground. I guess to, like, either kill that last killbot or find a way out. And, of course, she gets trapped by a killbot. So he races to the rescue. And the killbot, he throws a fire extinguisher at it. And the killbot just grabs it and throws it right back at him, knocks him over. He cracks his head open. He's lying in a pool of blood. We're left to believe that he's dead.
Yeah.
So then it's
Fake
just the
out
girl.
death. To fake out death.
Yeah, the girl all by herself, who's already established that she's a great shot because she took the gun from Tony O'Dell at one point because he kept missing the propane tank.
I think she was the only one hitting them, wasn't she? Like
Yeah, they were all
missed them.
terrible shots.
Yeah, she was the only one that could hit it.
So it comes down to her, and she goes to the paint store in the mall, and just makes this, puddle of paint and turpentine, and leads the killbot towards it. The killbot just goes right through the display window to get to her. He doesn't care. Stopping intruders is his number one prime directive.
And wish them have a nice day at the end, So.
And she has a road flare that she sets off and throws into the propane, blows that killbot up. I love the scene as it's coming out of the paint store window, and its head just sort of falls off. I'm sure that wasn't planned, but that was like perfect.
And it was quite an explosion for just a flare and some turpentine. So
I mean, like I guess the whole place was flammable though.
Yeah,
it just set off a chain reaction of explosions. Look, here's our guy. He does the homework. He takes this serious. It's because her dad was a Marine and taught her how to shoot.
There you go. Ice pick coming through again.
Mark Pengren, you're getting an A+ if this were a class. Amanda B, she might be borderline failing. Chris Graves would be failing.
Yeah,
Amanda B probably get like a solid C+. Amanda B says, blew the whole paint store up, and that was when I was wondering about killer robots and insurance coverage. But the killbot is dead, and who shows up? Tony O'Dell.
Fake out that.
Yeah. He's holding a big roll of toilet paper to the back of his head. It's all bloody.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Hey, nice shot. I'm still alive." And they embrace, and the credits roll. What a fun 80s movie, Chopping Mall.
Yes, sir.
No actual chopping, but we'll let that slide because it was a fun movie.
Yeah, I enjoyed it, Mark. I remember seeing it a long time ago, but watching it again, I was, there's a lot of cool '80s like throwbacks in there. So
no, just like I said, a time capsule of the past. That movie that's what it is.
Yeah, and I mean, like,
Amanda B says the toilet paper roll was a nice touch.
And you got to remember, Mark, anyone who watched it back then, it was like VHS.
Oh yeah,
VHS tape. So
yeah, they did recently. They put out a special edition Blu-ray, which I think they have interviews and stuff. That might be interesting to check out.
Yeah, you can't get it at Best Buy anymore. I don't know if you heard that. They got rid of.
Oh yeah, they stopped carrying DVDs, right? Do you remember when Best Buy opened up, Dex? I felt like we would go like every other day there.
Oh yeah,
spending money.
Yeah, I mean, just DVDs, and, it was a good time back then, but I don't know, it's just not the same anymore. So
yeah, Mark Pengren says TMC needs to get the comic book rights for a sequel. There you go. Chopping Mall 2. Make
the robots a little cooler too.
Yeah,
at least ones that walk.
There's security at Amazon now because no one goes to the mall. Mark Pengren, I worked at Best Buy in 2001. It was a palace back then.
Yeah.
Amanda B used to work at Best Buy.
All right.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a big deal, Mark, back in the day. I mean, even like the midnight releases of video games and stuff. It was a lot of fun.
No, I remember like every Tuesday I would go to Best Buy to get my new DVD releases.
Yeah.
My new CDs.
Hold on to them, Mark. Hold on to them.
Oh, I still have my physical media collection. I still add to it, man. I don't.
Oh, me too. I'm grabbing up everything I can right now. So.
Yeah.
Things are disappearing. Pretty sad.
Mark says, I worked the launch of both the Nintendo GameCube and the original Microsoft Xbox. Amanda B says, although I think mine was 2002, 2001-ish, senior year of college.
Good stuff.
Yeah. So that'll do it for Chopping Mall. I think both of us liked it. Maybe Wednesday we'll get Chris Graves and Enrico's opinion on it if they watched it. But next week, in honor of U.S. Assassin 4 Dogs of War launching on Friday, I thought, it would be perfect to review a Roddy Piper horror movie. So I checked Tubi, and of course, Hell Comes to Frogtown was available. Next week, though, we're going to do it Monday. I have plans on Sunday, so Monday at 7, if everyone's cool with that, we'll talk Hell Comes to Frogtown. I'm going to play the trailer right now. Here we go.
Reflect for a moment on the art of cinema. Think of a motion picture like The Last Emperor and the 9 Academy Awards it so richly deserved. Consider the profound emotional experience of a truly great film. Then forget it, sweetheart.
Yes, better blow it out your exhaust pipe, cinema lover, because here comes fun with hair on it.
Oh, that's disgusting.
You're gonna see the biggest piece of shattering entertainment that ever molested your sensibilities.
That sounds great.
Want a plot? Here it is. It's the end of the 20th century, and mankind has blown its wad. The fate of humanity rests in the groin of one man.
Their leader, Commander Toady, has kidnapped some pilgrims who wandered into their territory. We're gonna get him out, and then you're gonna get him pregnant.
Yes, if you want a brilliant film, you can go right to...
We're going to Frogtown.
Hell Comes to Frogtown. Starring wrestling superstar, Rowdy Roddy Piper. Move over, Mr. Mel Gibson and Mr. Robert De Niro. Here comes acting talent and sensitivity like you've never seen.
You are one weird dude.
And speaking of talent, turn green, Ms. Meryl Streep. Here's Sandal Bergman, the exquisite star of Red Sonja and Conan the Barbarian. Hell Comes to Frogtown, a story of mutant sex and people like you and me. It's hot, it's wet,
and it's bad.
It's Hell Comes to Frogtown.
It doesn't get better than that, Mark.
Oh my gosh, it looks incredible. It's up to Roddy Piper to repopulate the planet. That's incredible.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Can't wait.
Caleb Reynolds says, "Oh yeah." The Canuck says, "Sounds like a nice family movie." Amanda B says, "Oh dear, is this what we are watching next? His goal is to impregnate. Sounds like top-notch writing." The Canuck says, "Why did I never see this movie as a young man?" And Caleb Reynolds says, "And it's bad." I mean, they say it right in the trailer.
Yeah. The beauty of it.
But it has the legendary Roddy Piper, who guest stars in U.S. Assassin 4, Dogs of War. So I thought it was perfect timing. After that, we're going to do The Chair, which is a horror movie he did, which is also a comic book that Peter Samedi did, who is part of our little community. So Pete Samedi, so The Chair will be the following week. So 2 Roddy Piper movies back to back.
Nice.
It'll be a good time. Even if the movie's bad, I think that the talks are even better when the movie's bad.
Oh, no doubt.
But Dex, anything else you'd like to add to the show before we sign off?
Not much. Just looking forward to some Rowdy Roddy Piper madness.
No, awesome. And everyone, Koni Waves is fulfilled. So if you haven't got your book yet, look for it in the mailbox. You should be getting it soon. Dex, it's my 20th campaign fulfilled with Koni Waves. So guys, if you're on the fence about U.S. Assassin, you're going to get the book. It's there's not many sure things in the world, but getting your book from me is one of them.
TMC's getting it done.
Amanda B says, "Oh, I wanted to check out The Chair." Well, in 2 weeks, yep, that's where we're going to talk about The Chair starring Roddy Piper. Caleb says, "I've never seen this and now I want to." Mark says, "I got my giant package from you in the mail the other day. I just haven't had time to read it yet." Awesome, man.
Yeah.
All right, that'll do it. Dex, where can people find you?
I'm on Instagram, Dexter Weeks 6975, on Twitter, aka X, Dexter_art, and Facebook, just Dexter Weeks.
Awesome. And guys, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Koni Waves. U.S. Assassin 4 Dogs of War launches this Friday, January 12th. We're launching alongside Nicholas Gear's Relentless Tin Soldier 3. The launch will be at 9 p.m. Eastern on Michael Bancroft's channel. After that, come over to my channel. I'm inviting Dex. You're invited to show up.
Yeah.
Chris, Sean, Mike McMahon, Nicholas, you can come over. We're going to have a night of CGWF Wrestling The Return. Big 4-way steel cage match.
Sweet.
The Moral Compass versus Sean Aaron versus Chris Graves versus Mike McMahon in a steel cage.
Nice. Are you not the champion, Mark? Or?
I'm not. I lost the belt at the last WrestleMania, and it was basically the death of the company.
Like
Joe Sontag's the new CGWF World Champion.
Oh, okay.
And there's no buzz around the company anymore. You want to build that brand back up, you strap the rocket ship to the Moral Compass and watch ratings go up.
Now we're talking, yeah.
Yeah. But, I might not have the belt, but people know I'm still the champ. They see me in the airport and they go, "What's up, champ?" But, guys, U.S. Assassin, January 12th. We'll see you then. Thanks for watching. Amanda B, thank you for sharing the links. And we'll be back Wednesday for Revolution. Later, guys.